Let's try to understand various mathematical operations we can perform on different columns in SQL tables. And in this way, we will try to understand what is the need of performing mathematical operations and some of the examples related to it. The first thing is whenever we wanted to do some total averages or sum or some other calculations, or that is something which is can be performed on the numerical data. At that time, we can use these mathematical operations. And something which is in a business scenario or a business terms, we do have some sales data or revenue data, profit data, margin data, that kind of things are there, and we wanted to do some calculations. So that all these calculations we can use for mathematical operations with the help of mathematical operations. So this is another example where we do wanted to multiply price and quantity as a expanded price. If you have any table, then at that time you can use these mathematical operators. So this is one example where we do have this order product ID with their order quantity and unit price. And if you just wanted to calculate the expanded price of this, like order quantity and into unit price. So that way we can do this as expanded price. Here you can say order quantity into unit price. That will give that particular data, which is what is the expanded price for that particular order. So this is something which is we can use, and there are other mathematical operators as well, plus, minus, multiplication, division as well, which is nothing but like addition, subtraction, multiplication. So these are very useful whenever we wanted to do some mathematical calculations, and that's what we can do this. And we are going to see this practically as well. So in summary, we just understood what is the need of the mathematical operations and what their example. Let's try to see how we can perform mathematical operations in SQL queries. In the previous session, we have seen some of the theoretical concepts, how we can perform different operations like multiplication, addition, subtraction, and division. These are some of the mathematical operations which we can perform in SQL. But how we can perform that, let's try to see this practically, where this is one of the table, which is a sales order detail, where let's try to see, means there are different columns which are there in this. And you can see I'm just trying to show you means what type of data it is there. So there are this is a sample data which is for many different sales or product details having sales order ID. And if you just wanted to calculate some of the expanded price, so now we do have some order quantity which is available here and some unit prices as well. And we wanted to see for each of the order ID how many quantities has been sold and what is the unit price and what is the total expanded price for it. So that is something which is maybe a business requirement, how we can do that. And let's say for one of the order ID, where I'm just trying to get these three fields, which is a product ID, then order quantity, and this unit price. So how we can do this now to calculate the expanded price, what we can do, we can just mention as order quantity into unit price. So this is something which is we can do, and we can mention as alias as it is an expanded price. And if you just try to run this, now you can say this has been calculated. Now you can say whatever the quantity which is there. Suppose this is one quantity, 1 into 809 is coming like 809.76. However, if there are two quantities, like let's say two quantities, then it is like multiplied with this unit price, and that will come here as. So this is something which is we can do with the help of these mathematical operations. And this is one of the example where we are just calculating expanded price with the multiplication between the two columns. So this way, similarly, we can use mathematical operations like addition, subtraction, and division as well as per our requirement. Suppose there is some margin calculation we wanted to do, that also we can calculate with the help of some formula. So whatever the mathematical formulas, if you wanted to do it, we can do with the help of this particular operators, which is very useful when it comes to complex SQL queries. And I hope you liked it.